Welcome to the Wild Magic School Bus. This Dungeons & Dragons podcast may contain fantasy violence, language, and most likely a mimic or two. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. Alright, with all that out of the way, let's buckle up and open a back window, because it's time to start the adventure. Bear butt fart. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wild Magic School Bus, the most unprofessional podcast you will ever hear. I, of course, am your DM, Calvin Piper, and these are the people who will tell you who they think they should be voiced by.
Oh, me? Mm-hmm. Calvin, did you say bear butt fart?
I did.
Okay, just making sure. Hey, everybody, this is Drew. I play Zeph, the Draconian Warlock. And I think that... Okay, I was going to do something like else, but I realized none of you would know who that was. Because, you know.
Who?
Oh, it doesn't matter. But let's go with Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren?
Yeah.
I like that one. Okay, so I'm going to do a twofer, because I'm Will. I play Glyph, and I'm also responsible for Pothole. So I would like, I think Glyph would probably be voiced by Jermaine Clement.
Yes.
I mean, because New Zealand obviously is the most over-the-plate one, but also his ability to correlate like dry humor is very, very, very good to me. If you don't know who Jermaine is, he's the giant crab in Moana.
Yeah.
I hate that that's what I had to reference him as. But he's also
If you're
from
gonna
Flight
go
of the
like
Conchords.
obscure, I want to go obscure too.
Well, too late. We can't circle back. And also, Pothole, I would like for his Blubblubs to be voiced by Gilbert Godfrey. So.
Can you give us an example of Gilbert Godfrey?
Oh yeah. Blob blob. That's what Pothole would sound like if we were an animated series. So.
That was worth listening to you for 4 hours straight.
Attaboy.
Oh god. Well, I'm Liz. I play Ohiana, the Tiefling Bard, and I think that she would be voiced by Lupita.
Ariana Grande.
No, absolutely not. No,
Bring it
she'd
back.
be voiced by Lupita Nyong'o.
Oh, slap.
Ooh.
What a good one. That slaps.
You guys are just making me feel worse and worse about my Dolph Lundgren choice. It's like, that's good.
Tom Hanks.
That's good.
Huh.
You start with your name, you know that one.
So, my name is Preston, I think. And I play Lucius Kane, and I think I should be voiced by... I want to say something funny and like totally not it, like Idris Elba.
Nah, ain't it, fam. Don't curse, you just.
I think it'd just be funny. But like, not James Franco, his brother. I think it's like
Dave Franco.
Dave Franco.
From the first.
a lot of movies, like
Jump Street.
Jump Street, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see.
That'll work.
I can see Dave
I like
Franco.
Dave Franco. Yeah.
And I feel like because he does have range as an actor, and I feel like he'll be able to play like upbeat.
Are we
got
saying
range.
Dave Franco?
Yeah. Like James Franco, but less perverted and a better actor.
He's a great actor.
Hot
actually.
takes.
No, it's not hot
Accurate
takes.
takes.
True. We love him. We stand.
We stand.
All right, your turn.
I am Michelle, and I play Kenneth Quinn. And if I had to pick an actor to voice Kenneth, it would be Benedict Cumberbatch for reals, but specifically Benedict Cumberbatch from Power of the Dog.
Wait, I
Oh,
thought it was
yeah, that
people-
movie.
I thought it was people voicing our characters.
Yeah.
Either way,
Yes,
still works.
that's
Okay,
what I said.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So I didn't really go for that, did I?
Nah,
Please let it come
be
back
careful
around
with
me.
what you said.
It stopped after Matt.
Ah. Matthew, this is being recorded.
Well, jokingly beforehand,
Dolph Lundgren.
first of all, I play TBD, the male variant human monk boy level 4. And
With love.
if we're playing people that would play us playing our characters, originally I thought Benedict Wong.
Yes.
Benedict Wong.
But if we're picking people to play our characters just in general, thinking because I am a young boy, and I'm pretty sure this is the actress that plays young boys in a lot of stuff, Tara Strong.
Oh, Tara Strong? Yeah, that's great. That's a great.
Oh yeah, true.
she's
We
a
were
great-
talking about
great
Tara
voice
Strong
actress.
the other day.
We were?
Yeah.
Can I amend one?
Sure.
Can I have Michael B. Jordan voice me?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, cool. Michael B. Jordan.
All right.
Sorry, Dave Franco.
No, don't
don't
apologize to
apologize to
Dave.
him.
You picked
Michael B. Jordan, is that like Johnny B. Good? You really just mean Michael Jordan?
No, it's Michael B. Jordan is his own thing.
I'll just-
Killmonger from Black Panther.
I'll describe Michael B.
I
Jordan
know.
for you real quick.
I was trying.
Think Michael Jordan, the basketball player, but if he was an actor.
And with the initial
Shaq.
B.
That's funny. That's really funny.
That was gold.
That's really funny.
So next week for the cold open, we will all pick someone different, and I will be picking who would voice Drew, and so forth.
Okay.
Sure.
We'll do like a round.
That's how we're
robin
gonna
type
throw
of-
shade.
Cool.
Or show
Well,
love.
With
Show love, we'll show
that
love.
imagery in our minds, let's go ahead and jump into. Because I have nothing else to say about these actors.
Hold on, who would
these-
voice you, DM?
Yes. That is the question.
Griffin McElroy.
What?
Griffin
Actors. We had that.
He's an actor.
Is he really? Oh, okay.
Matt Mercer is an actor.
Yeah, everyone say
He's
Matt
an actor.
Mercer. We all
No,
get
no, no.
inspiration.
No, I
We all
don't
get
need the. I
inspiration.
don't need the Matt Mercer effect. That's a real thing that people talk about.
Can we all say
on
that
the-
Yeah, I
each
know,
of us
that
think
thing
you
is-
would be
Yeah,
voiced by?
yeah. Let's do that. Matt, you start.
No, God, we gotta play
No,
it.
nope, we don't. Matt.
Sure. Let's just. We'll
Matt.
do. Sure, we have time. Let's do it.
Who
What do we
voices
got?
Calvin voicing the DM?
Matt Mercer.
I was not prepared
Hey.
for this question.
Okay. Preston.
I'm trying to think. Go back to me later.
Okay. Liz.
I've got two options.
Oh, she's got two.
Funny or sexy?
Take your pick.
No, I was going to either go for Andy Serkis or Ewan McGregor.
Funny or
I think-
funny or sexy? Yeah.
Yeah,
Either
you
one of those
nailed
could
it.
be
That's
fun.
funny or sexy.
Circus is like the sexy.
Have you seen Ewan McGregor in Trainspotting?
Yes.
Great movie.
Great movie.
I would go with Bryan Cranston.
Oh,
Okay.
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 All right.
Sure.
Is that the guy from Better Call Saul?
Breaking. Yeah, true. I guess.
He's so proud of something that he should never be proud
Might have
of.
had a cameo. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be a good pick too, though. The lawyer from Better Call Saul. What's his name?
That's all
That's
good.
All good.
Whatever.
I can't remember that actor's name, but that guy would be
Man, I
good too.
thought you meant what's
He's
the
a
character's
nobody.
name?
What's the Saul guy from Better Call Saul? No.
If I had to pick somebody to voice my character to voice this game, it would be Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin? Okay.
Oh, Josh Brolin? Okay.
Josh
He
Brolin?
doesn't sound like me, but I would love to hear him try to
Be-
tell the story.
Good
Oh,
luck,
yeah.
Josh.
Yeah.
Well, I was actually going to say Ewan McGregor, so I think if we have two Ewan McGregors, that probably...
Then that should
yeah.
supersede it. Hey, I'll take that. I'll take that all day. Hugh McGregor is top notch.
Now, can you talk like Obi-Wan Kenobi for the rest of the show?
I thought I already did with my vague accents that I have to throw in NPCs.
That's fair. Any of your European
Any of
accents,
my-
you always
We can
trend
never-
toward vague European. If they
European.
have to be a little, like, mystical, it's like, that's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
100%.
Yeah.
Ambiguously European is what is on his passport, actually.
That's on my ancestry DNA.
It's just, it says
Without
just
further ado,
America.
with that imagery in our heads, let's see what the NPC Obi-Wan Kenobis are up to in episode 15
15 already?
of the Godscar Chronicles.
My bad.
These aren't the dice for the
arrested.
Thank you. So, last time we were here, Ohiana got arrested for doing a bunch of bad things in Mecha City.
In self-defense.
In a defense. However, there was a saving grace in the form of Dimitri, her circus patron from a life past, who paid her way out of jail with the caveat that you come and perform opening night of the circus. But Dimitri was more than just a bail bondsman. He was also able to provide you guys with more information on the lead that you have with Henry Finlow. The name Malcolm Sandvik, an individual who owned several taverns and bars throughout the Brasslands, with one that no longer is in existence, called the Great House, an old run-down tavern that exists in the rust, the slums of Mecha City. Using your great roles of survival and investigation, the party was able to locate this old tavern. And that is where we find ourselves tonight. So, you guys are now outside of the old Great House Tavern. The doors and windows barred. No light that you can see. No life outside on the streets at this time of night. What are you guys doing?
I just want to point out that we don't have a bard. Mm-hmm. Sorry, that really got me the last time we were in a tavern, and I expected one of us to, go up on stage and do a performance.
And we do technically have a bard. She just doesn't perform in that way.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
I'm sorry, I get paid way too much at the circus to perform at taverns.
Oh, sorry.
I just feel like it'd be nice if, you lighten things up a bit.
Yeah.
Perhaps if you ask nicely sometime.
Hey, what if this was like another conversation for another day as we're about to walk into this especially dangerous place?
Shall we?
Can we take a peruse around the building?
Sure. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Signs of traps, any suspicious findings, anything perhaps leading to the impression that Henry Finlow might be temporarily residing there.
Go ahead, because you're just kind of doing a cursory overlook of the place. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
And I'd like to investigate around the front door ski, see if it's been disturbed recently.
Go ahead and make a... You're going to go look hard, so investigation or perception?
Investigation. I'm okay. Trying to see if it's been disturbed.
Investigation.
Anything in the front. 16.
16. 14. With 14, nothing amiss, nothing wrong, no signs of life, really. Everything is boarded up pretty soundly. This place is... It's not a big building by any means. It's a bit long. Looks like it would take the space of maybe 3 houses. One-story building. Again, kind of looks more like a warehouse more than anything. Mostly wood and metal, kind of haphazardly placed on it. But everything seems to be boarded up on it. With your 16, you said investigation? With a 16, you can see that there doesn't seem to be any traps or anything out here by this front door. However, there does seem to be signs of people being here recently.
I'm going to do 2 things. First things first, I'm going to unholster my revolver, and then secondly, I'm just going to tap my temple and send a message to Zeph.
Yep.
That there's recent interaction within.
Sure.
So are we nearby each other? Are we
Yeah, you're all kind of around.
Okay, cool. Hey, this might just be a black market area. If this is for a place for low lives to go. I'm just saying, maybe not gun out. That's it.
Did you say maybe knock on it?
Knock on
the door?
No.
Yeah, I'll do that if you want
Sorry,
to.
be whispering really quietly.
I would like to, with the windows and things being all boarded up, is there a way to peek inside?
Make an investigation check as you look closer instead of just kind of giving an outside look.
Lucius, this would be a good time for you to be able to rip your eye out so I could throw it into the room.
We can do that, yeah.
Does a 17.
17. As you kind of get closer and try to find a way to peek in, you can see on the long side, kind of facing in between 2 other buildings, almost like an alleyway of sorts, you can see there does appear to be a spot where the wall itself is kind of... The wood is slightly newer.
Okay.
In the sense that, it's the size of a door frame, and the wood seems to have been replaced at one point. But it is flush against the wall, and it doesn't seem to be any seams or cracks in it. It just seems that there's maybe 4 or 5 slats of wood that are newer than the rest of them.
How about Tabidi and I go check that out?
I think that's a good idea.
Did you... Okay, that was a scent, right? You said you do think that was a good idea?
I do. I think that's a good idea.
Tabidi, you game?
Is there an upper level for this thing? Okay.
Hey,
One story.
so when I go now, I'm gonna do the thing support things do, which I'm gonna give you guidance.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
A little wisp comes out again. You just hear Animal Crossing noises.
I do not inhale.
It's near your ear, man. Do you inhale through your ear?
I'm sorry, he hears Animal Crossing noises?
Yeah,
That's it right there.
Good advice. Thank you.
All right, so we go around to the newer wood.
Congrats,
Okay, so you
just
go around to
upgraded
the
your
spot
house
in the
of
wall.
Tom.
Do you interact with it anyway?
Yeah, you can kind of like push on it, just a quick push.
As you push,
since it's
you feel the pendulum motion of it from the top hinges as the thing begins to swing in.
Nice. Sick. Secret door.
I'm gonna send a message to Glyph that that the door has opened and we're gonna go in.
Okay. So you push it open, step in.
I'm following you guys.
Okay.
I'm coming up behind you guys now that you mentioned that.
Hand signals to the rest of the group. We're going in.
So the three of you step in. Glyph, Zeph, and TBD step through the swinging door to find yourselves in an open building. Most of everything has the first thing you notice is that it is the dinge of everything. It is covered in rust. Everything in here, it looks to be at one point that this place was a place of maybe production or construction of some kind, but everything that may have been a tool or a device of some sort has been shoved to the edges of this room, all kind of piled up and covered in cloth and various things. The center of this room is an open space. The kind of metal floor with its kind of brownish rust color has a few tables and chairs. Setting in the middle of this room, the open ceiling above you reveals that there are large chains hanging from the top of the ceiling, all connected to this large metal vat that hangs in the center of the room. You can see several spigots hanging from the bottom of this vat, almost like a weird mechanical udder. And in the middle of this room, kind of lit by dim, kind of orange glows, you can see a small bar with two individuals kind of working this round kind of bar table, pouring drinks, serving some food, and tables with maybe about 8 people or so, all kind of scattered throughout, eating, kind of having small conversation inside this warehouse.
I'll put my gun
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, put my gun away. I feel like this is not the best thing to do right now. And I just message anyone that's not already on the way in that come in the front door. It's kind of just like a normal bar.
Okay, so the rest of you, all given the direction, all one by one, can make your way through the special door, as it were, into the open bar area.
Do any of the people in the bar area fit the description we have for Henry Finlow?
Make a perception check.
Perception. You can do it. But,
Oh my goodness,
No.
Liz, that does not
That doesn't count
It
because
is
that was an
nat 20.
accidental roll.
How do you do that?
Somehow 5 points worse.
I hate everything.
First roll is good.
It's a 5.
I'm gonna make a perception check.
Sure.
Plus what?
Plus your perception.
He didn't give you inspiration on that.
He guided him.
Oh, okay,
Plus
okay.
a D4.
Okay, early,
D4.
yeah.
Okay.
Plus a D4.
Also, you have inspiration, dillweed.
I know. I don't need inspiration. It was a 16.
What's the total?
Minus 2 plus 1, 15.
15. As you guys begin to make your way, are you going up to the bar? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk my way up to the bar with
Sure.
TBD in tow, and probably I'm
Okay,
guessing.
so the three
Glyph.
of you begin to make your way to this bar, and it is a very simple bar. It looks to be as if it was a large, almost like cog at one point that has been set on its side and hollowed in the
Yes.
middle. There's a
I
little bit of
love
an
this
opening on
place.
one side. It's not a complete circle, but it's like a little bit of like a opening on one end. But it is hung directly above this large metal vat. You can see the two individuals are again pulling drinks. There seems to be some sort of like a fire set in the very middle of this area that is kind of keeping some simple foods warm. They're kind of pulling some small stuff, handing it out to people. As you walk up, you can notice the first thing is that the orange kind of dim light is giving this kind of shine to the fur of these two individuals. They are tabaxi, the first you have ever seen, maybe in your whole life. But these feline individuals both are wearing what looks to be kind of these aprons with like sleeveless shirts. One of them has kind of an orange-yellow fur, and the other one is completely black. But both of them are seemingly kind of working. As you three walk up, one of them turns to look at you and kind of nods, and kind kind of sets some drinks in front of you just as a precaution, I guess, and welcome to the great house. I've not seen faces like this before.
No, we're new.
Out of towners.
Yeah.
Have you?
Oh, you mean like lizard faces?
I've seen lizard faces before, but
not
this,
our lizard faces.
It's refreshing
What's
to
your-
not be, just judged.
It's really nice that you don't automatically think we all look the same and know each other.
Right. How have you heard of our place?
No, well, we heard that it used to exist, but we were told that there were no services in this district anymore, and we were just coming to find out, maybe poke around this old, formerly great establishment. But it's wonderful to see that it's in operation. It's the best bar I've seen in this whole city.
Good aesthetic.
The tabaxi is pouring a few more drinks and setting them aside and collecting some things, and with a more reserved tone, almost whispering, they kind of glance at the two of you and, so you are not affiliated?
It depends on
Not officially. I mean,
not affiliated
not
with whom.
It's at that moment your perception kicks in. You watch as this tabaxi glances over at one of the tables and then back to you guys, and then goes back to grabbing something from behind the bar. And you, following their gaze, kind of glance over and can see one of the bars kind of set towards the edge of kind of this circle mishmash that kind of perimeters this bar area. You can see one table has been set back there. Looks like there's 3 individuals at this table. It's set not so far back that it is in complete darkness, but the edge of the light is kind of catching maybe half the table itself. And you can see there's 3 individuals. 2 of them look to be humanoid, rather larger, maybe 6-7 foot tall. Seem to have more kind of burly features of maybe orcish blood or something within them, but humanoid nonetheless. The third individual you see at that table is a shorter man, kind of rotund, kind of sitting his back away from the bar, the back of his bald head kind of gleaming against the orange light of the bar. He wears a simple traveler's cloak, kind of a brownish gray in coloration, but you can see underneath the shawl portion of his traveling cloak, the more or less distinctive cloth of gray that is... Oh, I lost the word. That is congruent with...
Union.
Consistent?
Consistent. Thank you.
Right.
Real quick, hold on. I'm trying to see. Can I have kind of while having this experience, when I see what I'm looking at, can I just send that image to all of my party members?
It's at this point the rest of you have kind of made your way kind of to the thing and come in, and one by one, almost in a collective, you immediately all get the sense of anticipation and excitement and get the mental image of an older gentleman sitting at a table. And as you all kind of walk in, you go, where am I seeing? Oh, and you all begin to kind of one by one realize that you're seeing what is probably Mr. Finlow.
Okay, then I respond again to the bartender.
No, none of our party have any house affiliation or otherwise.
It is unusual, as they're cleaning off one of the
Well,
plates.
if you like, we could explain it to you. Actually, we've had very little chance to explain our story.
Yeah, not really. I mean, we've kind of just been hornswoggled along a bunch of different journeys for a bunch of different people.
That one's
like
a
to-
monster hunter from the country. These are circus performers. This kid, he's really finding his path.
He's our son. It's best if you don't ask.
Took him
how
off a slave ship.
Yep, that actually sounds way better than being ambiguous.
Yeah, thanks. I thought it did too. And
I wave at Finlow.
He's not facing the.
He's not looking at us?
No, he's facing.
Oh,
the,
they're not aware of us?
hasn't looked your way
Oh,
yet.
okay, that changes things. Okay, cool.
You didn't. Okay, what?
Huh?
I'm gonna-
if he was looking at us, I would have waved at him.
Okay, you didn't though.
I didn't, because he
Thanks.
wasn't
I'm
looking
gonna
at us.
scratch my ear, right here, and I'm gonna send a message to Pothole to see if he can find a back door to stand in front of,
Yep.
in the event of. All right, be careful wherever you're going, mate.
Hey, blub blub, little fella.
So, would you say this establishment is a safe space for the unaffiliated then?
the other Tabaxi kind of leans over and kind of looking, now seeing that a group of you have shown up. It is not a dangerous space, but I would be careful.
Yeah, well, yeah, I would say we ain't looking for trouble or nothing like that. No.
Trouble does not come looking for those who find themselves here, unfortunately.
All right.
So
Like it's
does the guards look like just like random hired henchmen, or
Just like two guys.
I
two
will
guys?
keep an eye
Okay.
on the person.
They don't look like they're like. It's not like two very obvious bodyguards standing next to them. It's just two other guys sitting at the table with
do
this
they look like
gentleman.
normally like adorned, or do they look like they're locals?
They look like they're locals,
Okay, cool.
wearing common work clothes.
Okay.
One of them has leather overalls with no shirt underneath.
They don't know who we are. We can just talk to him.
We should, but maybe not right away. Maybe we should
Naturally?
act naturally, right? Like enjoy ourselves at the bar and maybe come up with some cool way to,
Introduce.
yeah.
What if we play some dice games and like we invite them over?
Oh man, this would be a great time if we had a bard who could like provide entertainment for
Well,
this establishment.
you can put on that persona if you
appreciate
need to,
ourselves
though.
Oh, sorry. Ohiana,
Yes.
do you think this evening you could ingratiate us with, well, a tiny little performance?
Perhaps. As long as you run it past these fine tabaxi.
Sure. Gentle people. Tabaxi and Tabaxi. I mean, well, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
The orange one says, "I am Cloudfang."
I ain't gonna write that down.
Cloudfang.
Cloudfang.
Cloudfang?
All right.
The other
Well,
one.
we'd like to enjoy ourselves in this welcoming establishment and wonder if you would let us show our thanks by providing a little more atmosphere. One of our members is a bard, an entertainer of sorts.
This is most gracious, but it's not necessary. Most people here are here to eat quietly or have conversation, so there's no need for.
Okay.
So it would be unwelcome?
Not unwelcome, but not necessary.
Well, gifts are never necessary.
If you're here for drink or food, that would be more than sufficient.
So you don't want it? Listen, we don't want to step on any toes or anything.
It is not necessary. Again, most people here are here for
I think that's
quiet.
a really nice way of saying no.
Yes, perhaps let us just buy some nourishment and refreshment.
Is there
of
seats
sort.
near them?
Fair enough.
Like not seats, I'm at a table. Like
Yeah,
we can
there
be
should be.
adjacent to.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's pretty. There looks to be enough room here to sit maybe 30, 40 individuals, but like I said, there's maybe only 8 or 10
Okay,
here
cool.
tonight.
Hey, Cal.
Yes.
Can I stealthily cast Hunter's Mark on the person that I believe to be Finlow?
Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Yes.
With advantage because
That
it's cool.
idea
Nope.
is the best of ideas.
13, 17.
Ooh, okay.
And it's verbal, so I like to think that I'm using his loud, like, blah, 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 while I'm talking to and, like, chatting people up. I want to try to use that as cover and be like, some Hunter's Mark.
Is that how you cast Hunter's Mark?
I think you should have like a little playful rhyme about like putting the mark on someone. Let's hear it.
So you cast Hunter's Mark
Yes,
on
thank you.
Finlow. Okay.
I'm really sorry, audience.
Kenneth's bite is worse than her bark.
We're
now
moving
she's
on.
gonna
Moving on.
cast Hunter's Mark.
Well, the rest of you do.
It's really loud.
The
He
rest
failed
of
the
you do.
check.
Yeah, it's 100% failed at that point.
We start looking at someone and barking at them, and you're like, "Whoa, this is nothing."
Is it okay?
Yeah.
That's I just wanted to like subtly like.
All right, you did it.
Okay, cool.
Good deal.
Thanks.
It's up to you now. What are you
So let's
doing?
go take a seat somewhere near, but not right next to them.
I think that's a good idea.
Don't stare at them, Lucius.
Okay.
It is a silver a person for a drink and some food.
It's fine
I
with me.
drop down a gold and say, keep it.
Why do you ever tell us the price of things? Because we're just gonna 10 up it.
I just wanted to. You said you were going to pay for food and drinks. I'm trying to.
6. It's like 4. I think 4 or more, right?
No,
he's paying for everybody.
10 silver is a gold.
Oh, you're paying for everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just paying for yourself. It's like, are we just Scrooge McDucking our way through this campaign?
We're not Scrooge McDucking. That's the opposite.
Yeah, no, I paid and
Being generous. Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. Good call, Preston.
Okay.
That's how you
So you
get.
pay them a gold. They thank you. Hand you your drinks and your food. You're good to go.
Do they have juice? Do they have juice?
No.
Laid back.
What's on tap?
That is a valid question.
It
Or
is.
should I say, teat? What's on teat?
What's on teat?
Tin teat.
Only one thing here for
Swill.
drink. It's known as cave breath whiskey.
I will not partake. I will not.
I like it.
Oh, wait.
I like
Oh,
it.
weirdly, we're all driving, so looks like no cave breath whiskey for any of us.
Damn it.
Well, could you take yours over the pothole then?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I
I
don't
didn't need to
personally.
say that, did I?
No.
You just grab it and
That
go
little guy's
put it
about
in.
to be lit.
No, it's locked.
He's not there right now.
Okay. I'll note that.
Right.
Fine, that's fine.
So
He's
you
locked.
you take one of the drinks.
Wait,
Yeah,
he's over
I'm
at the
not
back
gonna drink
door,
it,
right?
He-
He
he-
ran off. We don't know.
We don't know where he went. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't tell anyone. I just told him to.
Yep.
Skirt, skirt.
Okay. So you guys get your drink and your food.
Don't
And you
be
sit down
rude.
at the table.
Oh, I was
What?
just telling her not to be rude and to take her drink.
No, I'll take it, but I don't want
I'll take it.
All right, you can have it.
All right, Ken.
How does it smell?
Imagine if somebody took 50% isopropyl alcohol and 50%
Non-isopropyl
unleaded
alcohol.
gasoline and put it in a drink.
I'm not sure if I should drink this.
You know, it's probably gonna be. I mean, unless you're a heavy drinker,
No.
it's only gonna need a few sips.
I'm a thin, frail human.
Yeah.
It's like I like one of these smells, but I don't like the other one of these smells.
It's,
Yeah.
it's an interesting
Gasoline smell.
combination.
I like that
Gasoline.
one.
It's an
Yeah.
interesting
It's a
combination.
neutral smell. Cancels
Oh,
out.
All right, so let's just use this
I
as set
can't smell
pieces
it.
then, because I'm not drinking mine either.
You
so.
take one smell of it, and
Yeah.
then for the rest of the night, you can't smell it anymore for some reason. It's weird.
That's
I'll do a
amazing.
Burns off
Your
all the.
nose hairs.
This is delicious swill you got here. I don't mean that.
Did you take a drink of it?
No, I faked a drink. I was like,
Make a deception check, man.
all right.
If you're gonna talk about pretending to do it.
Ooh. Oh, that's a natural 18. How
Plus one?
A 19.
All right.
It passes.
Take one?
No, she
pretend.
faked.
Pretend. Well, you believe it.
I was like, this is
Oh, it's good?
delish.
All right.
So then,
Tabidi, no.
okay.
Well, look, mate, it's gonna stunt your growth. We're just trying to help you.
Okay, so you guys sit
Become
down
the
at a
best human.
table.
Actually, we don't know how big he's going to get. This could be it.
What if he's full size at 4'7"?
That's fine. No judgment.
Short king. We
I
love
mean, he might be part halfling or something. We don't know.
him. We gotta check your gums. Let's see if you're doing all
Should
right
we,
nutrition wise.
Toast
He's
to
been eating great, I
finding
think.
this
He's got
excellent
muscle
spot.
mass.
I'd say so. Yep.
Anyone else?
Wait, what? What's happening? Sorry.
Raise a glass to
Yeah.
find in this spot.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Act like we're having a real good time.
I stand on top of the I stand on top of the table.
Deception
I stand on top of the table. And I'm like, you know, it's been a long time since I was. What? Why are you shaking your head at me? I'm doing this like. You know what? I appreciate everyone, and I appreciate this nice, fine establishment. Drinks on me.
All four people.
Everyone here gets a drink.
You see a couple of people just kind of nod and kind of raise a glass to you, but all slowly go back to what they were doing.
What is
All right.
Finlow doing
Yeah,
right now?
yeah.
Has not turned around.
Right, okay, that was a great toast, but I'd like to give one in succession. And I
From
also.
the top of the table.
No, I'm just going to stand up at the end of it, so like right next to where their table is, I'm standing up at the end of our
I
table.
look at them. I'm like, sorry. I get down.
And I'm just like, look, guys, we've done great work over these last few weeks in this hodgepodge of a party that we're in. But I feel like the greatest work we've done to this point is finding out that our missing charge, Henry Fenlow, actually doesn't exist. and he's not even here.
Here, cheers.
Job well done. We can go home, boys. And just start
milk.
clinking.
Yeah. Drink.
Okay.
Perception check.
I actually drink one. Not a whole thing. It's one sip.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Come on.
It's heavy
The
stuff.
DC is 35.
You're drinking jet fuel.
Yeah, dude, you're about to take off.
White lightning, man. Maybe that's what's going on. It's not like that shady, but
Yeah.
they're just
No.
bootleggers.
Oh, you got ice,
16.
dude. Drink it. You know what being nice is?
You immediately.
The Smirnoff
So
Ice,
you know
you
how
hide it
some
somewhere
good
where you
alcohol
can find
burns
it.
going down?
And then
Yeah.
they see
I
it.
feel
have
like
got ice,
resistance
you have to
to
drink
fire.
it. You have to
This this
It's dumb.
burned and then somehow kept on burning as it went down.
It's napalm, bro.
But you immediately feel the effects of like, whoa. If you drink that entire glass,
You're
no
out.
telling what'll happen tomorrow.
Wasty.
So, Zeph does not have a breath weapon. Can he try and see if he has a breath weapon right now?
You feel like you should.
Can he? Is there a
He just
is
throws
there
up.
a candle or anything he can breathe out in front of? Okay, he's gonna summon what he thinks it would feel like to have a breath weapon, and breathe out over that.
Yeah, immediately there's a flame erupts.
Holy, listen, that
from the
ain't a
candle.
regular breath weapon, but your breath it smells
It's
like
like
a
a
weapon.
weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's crazy. That's wild.
Ooh, yeah,
So
it's,
while we're enjoying ourselves, I'm gonna do serious thing and do another perception check. Just like clock like what they're doing. Like, are they having a serious discussion?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm doing. That's why I got to the end of the table so I could look at them while they're...
Make a perception check then.
Yeah. I keep on rolling 2. I just hit 7. I'm rolling garbage today. Hold on. Hey, we
16.
got this. Calm down.
16. There is the slightest indication of a head tilt whenever you say that. Whereas, as if they turn to like listen toward your conversation, but again, don't turn to. They don't acknowledge anything.
He does work in political circles.
Got a good poker face.
Maybe we just keep talking about him till he comes over here to us. You know?
Yeah, you know, I mean, it was weird that we would get hired by House Tolliver to do a job like that. I don't know. I didn't think that there was a great mastermind behind it, but turns out they believe that it was him, and were they sending someone to kill him, and we were supposed to bring him in alive?
It's a mixed story because half of House Tolliver thinks that he may be innocent and would like to clear him.
I
Yeah.
only wish we could have gotten to that resolution by finding him and protecting him long enough to prove his
Can we just make a
innocence.
group deception check at this point?
Sure.
Is it law of averages? Are we all gonna roll?
I think.
Sure.
I think it'll be fun. We're all in it. So.
As they're doing this, I would like to get up and
Deception.
go stand by the door
Nice.
stealthily if I can.
Nice.
Sure.
Burn
Make
my
a stealth check for
inspiration.
me.
I will say I rolled a deception, but I was being truthful with what I said there. Like half of House Tolliver.
So do
does
acrobatics.
Thinks.
Do
You didn't roll
acrobatics.
deception.
Verbal
Oh, okay,
acrobatics.
good.
I rolled a natural 20, bro.
Hold on. I'm going to see what's going
Yeah.
on.
For stealth, I got a 21.
21. So you get up and leave, unbeknownst to most everybody here. Would you roll? Drew?
24.
24 for deception?
Yeah.
25 for me.
14.
14.
25 for me.
I wasn't being deceptive.
It's a group deception check because everyone's lying out of their
well,
teeth.
then-
Except for you. You're helping, but you can make your deception at disadvantage then if you want to do that.
Yeah, sure. You can do
Yeah,
whatever you
let's
want.
go.
right.
I'm sure it's not going to be worse than what I already rolled, and it's not 3.
3.
It's not.
I'm gonna assume I'm quiet, but I got a 4.
So two
2-2.
2 failures, 3 successes. So law of averages, you guys are convincing enough.
Enough.
It's not bad. That's 14 average, not terrible. Okay. So you guys are talking it up, trying to see what's going on. After a few seconds, you hear just... So, you're looking for Fidlow. Is that sound about right?
Well, not anymore. We decided he didn't exist anymore. We couldn't find him. So, yeah.
No, that's correct. We are looking for him. That be you?
Yeah, I mean, usually when the trail goes
Damn.
dead, that means the
I see.
person's
It's under the
dead.
table.
And you watch as this individual slowly turns around in their seat and kind of leans back, kind of leaning against the back of the chair, not turning fully around, but kind of turning to kind of look over their shoulder at you guys. And you can see an older gentleman, probably in his late 50s, early 60s, his kind of pale white skin. Definitely wrinkled in some areas, but other places are more rounded out due to the fact that he is definitely probably healthy. He's a bit rotund. He's
like
more
looking in a mirror from listening to you describe it.
Old as shit.
Wrinkled in places.
Wrinkly.
I'm not describing you.
Chubby but not fat.
No, he's definitely
Hot dog
he's definitely
skin.
more
Oh.
he's definitely more rotund than he is.
Smells like hot dog water.
He might. You haven't gotten
I
close
thought I
enough.
had that under control. Thanks for letting me know, man.
Halitosis.
But
No, that's my skin that smells like.
turning around, you can see this kind of gray white kind of goatee, kind of rounding out the face of this individual as they turn and slowly just kind of look over those of you who are at the table. And what do you think will come of you finding Mr. Finlow?
Well, I mean, it'd be nice to get to exonerate somebody for a change. I feel like lately all we've been doing is killing people.
But I don't think we actually been killing people that much, actually.
No, not.
Like, actually, like...
Not enough.
Not like... I mean, some people probably deserve it, but we're like...
All right, listen.
Pretty
Don't
chill.
listen to these psychopaths.
What?
we're
You were
tr-
talking about not killing people. How are we psychopaths?
what we're trying to find out
Not okay.
is
Because
if
what's
he
in
is
our
innocent or
hearts?
guilty.
The
That's
blood
all.
boys.
Because half of Tolliver says innocent, Tygear, and Galewin thinks you're guilty. And you know what for. So we're just wanting to get through the bottom of the truth. I don't have a dog in the fight either way.
But you do, my dear.
I don't care if you're innocent or you're guilty. I just want to know.
You were hired
Which?
by the ones who believe in the guilt of
And
Mr.
the
Finlow.
innocence.
Come now, we all know that Tygear didn't hire you to find me.
No, he didn't, but
But Galewin did.
Galewin did. However,
And Galewin believes
I do believe,
I'm guilty.
and I do believe justice and truth is more important than coin. So,
She didn't hire us to prove you were guilty.
You're clearly not from here.
and I think that's a good thing.
It will soon be seen. So, what is the outcome now? You're going to arrest me for some bizarre charges?
What do you want to do?
Shit, man, I ain't even got that far, huh?
Well, like,
I
what
can't
would you like to
remember
do?
what she wanted us to do.
This is Henry Finlow.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, pretty sure.
That's wild. But like, yeah. So, why are you out here? Like, why won't you stand before people? Like prove yourself like not guilty, anyways. Instead of being out here, because I understand sometimes people, will push a narrative onto you. But I'm genuinely curious why you've gone this far.
He's saying convince us. Tell us your story.
Yeah.
Well, I would, but I don't have a death wish.
Wait, so we know that the unmarked autos, the Pickertons, are who ordered it, but the funding of what was behind it is the one that's in question, and you were being accused of funding it.
And I believe the report said I was cleared of that.
But Galewin Tolliver seems to think you weren't, and Tygear seems to think you are.
Galewin is an insubordinate little bitch who believes that her place in House Tolliver is unappreciated and undeserved. So you'll forgive me if I don't give a care about someone
Are you
who...
gonna-
So, are those the two people next to him given, like, how do the people next to him sit next to him look?
have not reacted.
They look at dance.
Drinking their drinks and watching.
An aside to my fellow adventurers.
Didn't the Pickertons tell us that they were hired by Fenlo?
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
Indeed, they did.
So why would they
Believe the
accuse?
tales of vagabonds and...
Well, that's all we got to go off of,
Miscreants.
since you're not telling your side.
vagabonds or sycophants.
Elucidate us. What would you say?
I would say that there was a terrible, terrible accident, and my name has been smeared because of it.
Is he being truthful?
You gotta get it for something more than that. At least blame House Tulliver for doing it themselves.
Why would I do that? I work for them.
Can I roll an insight check on that statement?
Sure.
Then who do you think did it?
I knocked into the other
I'm
dice.
mad at this
That's a
guy.
shame. 7.
Hard to read. What do I think did it? It's rather obvious. I believe it was those thugs that actually did it.
But how'd they get the funding?
My dear, I'm sure I don't know.
Can I go back to the bar?
And what was the modus operandi?
So,
what caused... Sorry. No, I'm sorry.
Okay, no, so I walked away. I'm towards the bar, and are the bartenders looking our way?
They are noticing
They're just-
the interaction, but they're still keeping
I'm
themselves.
gonna whisper to them, hey, I'm sorry. I'm gonna drop 50 gold on there and just push it.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Oh shit.
And,
Yes, we just cleared a bar room. That's great.
that's all I wanted to do. I just want to put the 50
Yeah,
gold
yeah,
there.
that's valid. That's good.
And we're not aware.
And they're leaving.
They
understand.
Cloudfang took the gold and nodded to you, and that's all you, because you were headed back to your table. But Finlow is just kind of absentmindedly just kind of drinking and just...
Yeah, no, this is a chill standoff. Well, listen, I mean, it could be as easy as you try to help prove some of your innocence. We leave you be. We don't have to take the money that Galewind gave us. It'd be nice, and we've been on a chase to try to find you. And you've been good. You've been good at hiding out. Not super good, but good. Your house is nice, by the way. Real nice. Have you seen this before? And I'll pull out a sport.
Oh!
TBD coming up.
We got you now! We got you now.
If you want this back, you'll talk.
I cast Create Bonfire. I'm willing to incinerate the wooden spork.
Not my spork!
No!
Do you know how the sporks first
Alright.
came into being?
Probably check what you're gonna do.
Yeah. So
Can you hear the
O'Connor had
sparks, Clarice?
positioned herself by the door,
Sure.
just in case they were going to try to dash out, and
Sure.
she was going to try to block them. But as she is seeing all of this happening, she thinks to herself that perhaps it might just be better to cast sleep on Finlow, so that he
I thought
shuts
you were
up
gonna
and
cast
we
Shatter.
can. I'm not intentionally trying to cause harm. I was trying to get away. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Cool.
So you're going to cast sleep.
Yeah. So I'm
All
going to
right,
cast sleep.
go
on you.
ahead and roll them up.
Okay.
Roll them up, roll them up.
Come on, Liz.
You're going to roll 5d8, and if the amount that you roll is above his hit points,
And he's severely unhealthy,
Oh, no.
so his HP's got to be
The
low.
look
So
in his
I only
eye
have
and the
it
quiver in his
second.
lip would say that this
Oh, we have a
guy
second one?
is
I only-
like...
Beefy
Yeah,
ass.
first
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, I was.
This
quiver
guy-
in my lip. What is this,
No,
an
that was-
erotica novel?
that was
What is the look in his eye and the quiver in his lip told me all I needed to know.
Sells, Calvin.
Not on this podcast.
Drew, button your top button back up.
Right.
I didn't even know I did that.
If I recall, the
Takes
entire
one
first
hit
3
point to
episodes of
creature,
this
creature,
campaign were
creature.
finding out who and which
At
house is
higher
sleeping with who.
We're about to find out tonight.
2D.
Oh, no!
So I actually get to roll 78 since I'm doing it at second.
Not you,
Second
TBD.
level. All right.
Yeah.
He's a dragon.
Yeah.
He's a dragon.
What are you going to do?
Oh, what?
All right.
Oh, what?
Henry Fennell's a dragon.
Henry Fenlow's a dragon. We already figured it out.
I pull out my pistol and my sword.
Listen, guys listening. If Calvin does not say Henry Fenlow is a dragon, that is proof that it was, and we caught him, and he had to switch at the last minute, which
Facts.
is just proof that he is
I'm
an
not a
amazing
dragon, I'm a
DM and
bastard.
storyteller.
Write your own narrative. That's how you do it.
You know, he could be a cockatrice, just be like a chicken monster thing.
You are the god.
Liz,
in this
for the
realm.
love of
What?
God, roll, please.
I know, it's
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
It's 27 points.
27 points.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's inebriated. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Can I have 27 would really
dragon,
need us
though.
this.
Wouldn't put me to sleep.
It would have wiped me out, which is what he did to me last time.
Yeah.
But, that's fine.
But in his defense, you did shatter a bunch of policemen.
Okay, can we move on?
27 is not enough.
Okay.
I believe it after, if it does not work, the spell has no effect.
No.
He doesn't get like sleepy.
No, nothing happens.
Is he on?
Nope.
Is he
It's all good. You still have
suspicious?
Hellas loss.
Doesn't seem to be.
Probably thinking it's the drink.
And none of us notice either.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay, so this didn't happen. Cool.
All right.
Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like we kind of just lay it out for him. Like, look, I feel like you could come with us, and since you've done nothing wrong and you've got nothing to prove, you kind of just clear your name and you don't have to hide low. I feel like this isn't exactly your kind of establishment, usually.
Not really, but it has its perks. I don't believe I will be going back to prove my innocence. No, the houses would love nothing more than to continue to drag me through the mire.
What about the union?
Could you please, if you're not going to come back with this, at least explain to us how you think, why you think they would do this? It seems like a lot. Why? Why would they pull all these stunts and blame you for it? You don't seem very important.
And your
So bad.
when your means are political gains, you look for a scapegoat anywhere you can.
What does who stand to gain?
Any of the houses, my dear boy.
What would they stand to gain from blowing up their own shit?
I'm sure I don't know.
What was your position in these in-house Tolliver?
My position,
Yeah. What were your tasks?
advisor to the Lord of the House.
Advisor.
And you have no idea who would have set this.
I'm sure I have many theories or suspicions, but none that I'm willing to share with a group of mercenaries who were sent to capture me.
Mercenaries, I forgot about that.
I'm
So-
an inside checker.
What are you gonna say, Jack?
Thank you, do that.
13.
13?
Yeah.
Hard to tell. He seems like he seems very confident in what he's telling you. Whether he's confident in the lies or confident in the truth, it's hard to tell.
God, why are we dealing with a politician?
I don't know, and I hate it.
Now, if that's all you came to do,
That's not all we came to do. I think we still need to talk. I think we still need to talk this out because you technically are our acquisition. And I know for a fact that the union's looking for you as well. The place that you're affiliated with. And you have not been in to report. So let's talk about it. Because you could go back. Or you could stay in Mecca City. Or we could talk this out and try to suss it out. Seems like we got all the power in this situation. If you know what I mean. Or some of it. Listen, I think you're a man of reason. I think you could be reasoned with.
Are you threatening me, girl?
Do you
Believe
deserve to be
she's-
threatened?
She's giving you options.
I am. I'm trying to give you options and a way out of this. I'm not saying I want to do any of this. I just want to know what the truth is behind it. Because you're claiming your innocence. But there's a lot of shifty stuff that's going around. Why didn't you report to the union? Why haven't you stayed to be on trial?
So no, you're not threatening me.
She shrugs.
Good, because that is not how you deliver a threat. And he sets his tankard on the ground. And as he does, you watch as every single person in this bar stands up.
Yes!
And he goes, "This is how you deliver a threat."
Hunter's Mark, let's go. Boom, right now, baby.
You already have it on there. Yeah.
He looks at all of you. Believe your welcome at this establishment has been past due. So if there's nothing else, get the hell out of my bar.
I'm good.
Oh wait, so that was a threat. That wasn't like
Yeah,
the
what's that?
first blow.
Wait, it's your bar?
Okay, yep. So,
I thought it was their bar. Is it your bar? I don't appreciate that.
hey, how big is the bar?
Anything.
How big is the bar?
Oh,
Pretty big.
Like, feet-wise.
Before-
Diggity dog.
Maybe like 50, 60 feet.
Hey.
Wait, the bar itself or like the building?
Like, this area that we're all congregating in.
It's a 50, 60 foot area.
How many of them would be in a 20-foot cube in theory, just for funsies?
You could probably get 4 or 5 of them in a cube.
I think I might do something.
okay.
Do something.
Hey, before it pops
Do it.
off,
Yeah.
can I use Hunter Sense as an
Nothing's
action?
popped off yet, guys. He's just threatening you to leave his bar. It's
Yeah.
all-
Okay, so I'm
This
gonna,
could be
Okay,
de-escalated.
yeah. So I'm gonna do this just in case. I can choose a creature, immediately learn whether the creature has damage, immunities, resistances, vulnerabilities, and what they are hidden by divination, so that doesn't count. But damages, immunities, resistances, and vulnerabilities.
Oh, okay.
On Finlow.
All right, hold on.
Might as
hold
well
on.
use it.
Let me figure out what you're talking about.
Hunter sense.
Okay, I'm going to cast a spell after she's done with her thing.
Sure.
I also was
As
going
am
to
I.
do the same thing.
Of course you all are, because this is
No,
how we
no.
play this
Hey,
game.
mine is not an attack spell.
Mine.
Mine's not either.
As an action, you choose one creature you can use to his feet.
Well, I
You
can
meet
get
me
it
around with the
through
creatures.
because he doesn't know I'm in it.
Who are you gonna do 3 boomerang at him with?
Said, what are
Creatures
you
that
gonna
hit from
do for your
divination magic.
boomerang at him, Liz?
I'm gonna push you out of this fucking.
Say it louder so that
You
the
don't sense
listeners can
anything.
hear.
He is. He's hidden by divination magic. That's not Finlow, is it?
It might be. It might be.
No,
The
that just
individual
means
that
that
you can see, you cannot get a sense of.
if he's
you're-
hidden by
you're
divination magic,
hidden
that
by
means he
divination
has
magic.
something that prevents outside sources from seeing him because
Yeah.
he's trying to not be found.
Did the Hunter's Mark take?
Hunter's Mark?
Yeah, because I cast Hunter's Mark when I came in there.
Hunter's Mark took.
Yeah,
Unless
so it's
it-
probably that.
Hang on, let
Okay.
me double check Hunter's Mark now. Now you're making me question everything. 'Cause,
Sorry.
Choose a creature you can see within range.
hold on. Where is Hunter's Mark? Do you even have Hunter's Mark?
Yes.
First level divination.
Don't we all?
Oh, it's divination.
Yeah, I'd like to also cast.
It is divination.
So it wouldn't have worked.
It would not work.
Get your spell slot back, girl. Untap.
No,
that thing.
you would
I would
waste it.
expend
You would
it.
have expended it.
What does that do again?
It gives you a D6, and you're able to know where that person
So,
is within a
well,
mile
here's the
of you.
thing. If that was the case and I knew, like, I felt that Hunter's Mark wouldn't take, right? Because, like, would you feel if it took or not, or would you
Sure.
know? Okay, then I wouldn't have gone that whole time. Like, I would have been a little more, like, scouring, I guess, of the rest of the room to
Yeah,
try
that
to, like,
changes the whole tone.
For what?
for Finlow. If the dude that's sitting in front of me wasn't Finlow, I would be looking around for the actual real Finlow
Take back
while we were
everything
having
we
this
just
conversation.
Now I'm
Nah.
confused. Why
No.
would Hunter's Mark told you if it was Finlow or not?
No, I think you're.
If Hunter's Mark wouldn't take on whoever this person,
Uh-huh.
I don't know, like
no,
I'm
like
confused.
divinate. If someone's trying to
So
scry on you, and you're
I did not
protected from
realize.
divination,
I did not
then-
realize that Hunter's Mark was divination.
Okay.
That's the only reason I'm backtracking Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
The verbiage of Hunter's Sense is if they're protected by divination magic, your Hunter's Sense does not take.
Yeah, you would have
So
just
I'm
known that
backtracking now
something
because
was
I did
protected.
not. I did not tell anybody for multiple
obvious
reasons.
reasons.
This guy has divination protection.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
because he doesn't want.
So, okay.
He doesn't
He doesn't want to be
douchebags
found
scrying on him. Yeah.
What were you gonna do, Will?
because otherwise
I
he
was-
would have been found already.
So I was going to pull out my pistola and fire like chandelier style,
Yeah.
a fairy fire spell. Just like
Okay.
it's just a little bit of sprinkling of dust. It's not
So you
nothing.
draw a weapon and fire.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna need you guys to go ahead and roll
That's
initiative.
fine. They
Thank
can
you.
all be
Yeah,
at the same
it
time.
honestly makes sense.
Yeah, so
We'll get to you, Liz. Don't worry. All right, roll initiative.
Yeah, but fairy fire on 4 of them. I don't know how many of them there are, but
We'll
the
get
4
you.
that you
That'd
said
make
were in the
dex saves.
cube are fairy fire.
please let me know that instinctually I would have sensed his actions and had the ability to put on my mage armor.
Sure.
Okay, thank you. You are the best. You are the best DM I've ever known.
I'm gonna do something, but I'll wait for
Stupid
you
Matt
back.
Mars.
Okay, 25 to 20.
25.
Oh, good job.
Thank you.
Give us
20 to 15.
Oh my bad.
17.
17.
17 as well.
17 as well. 15 to 10.
12.
12.
11.
5.
And 5. All right, so top of the round.
I was gonna do
Yes.
a thing before.
What is the thing you would like to try
I was going to cast Shatter on him.
on Finlow?
On Finlow. Because it goes for 60
feet?
Yep.
What? Is that him?
Yeah, that's him. So I was gonna do that before we, like, as soon as I heard him start to threaten, before my companion pulled out his firearm.
Okay.
I was going to cast Shatter on him.
Those 5 or
He
6.
needs to make a con save of 13.
What level is that?
It's at second level.
Second level.
Yep.
So you reach out and grasp the air to fire your psychic spell, and as that happens, you watch as on Finlow's chest, a light underneath the cloak ignites, and the psychic energy shatters around him, but not on him. And you watch as he turns around and looks in your direction and says, "Kill that one first," and turns around and faces the
Oh,
crowd.
that is bad. That is
Now
bad.
we're in initiative.
That is so scary. You are in a very bad spot, obviously.
I am. But I've got some.
Take care of yourself.
I've got some good.
But what better place to die than
Zeph, you
surrounded
are
by
up
friends?
first. Glyph, you're next.
Sorry, I'm just gonna look at your spells.
All right. So before
Ooh, okay.
my buddy, actually simultaneously with my buddy firing his little sparkly light show, sensing him about to do that through our shared bond of I don't know, whatever, for familial bond,
Nailed it.
brotherly.
Friendship.
Yes,
They
let's
talk
say
to each other
brotherly.
inside the egg, like alligators.
He just kind of like waves his hands over his torso and casts mage armor and just said, "Just in case."
As he says, kill that one first. Like, oh, in case this escalates.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think it was right. Yeah, right.
No way it can get worse than that.
Yeah. This might get bad. Okay, sweet. And
Oh, is that fair fire? No.
let's see. Staying like right next to Beatty, maybe taking a slight forward step, kind of in front of him.
So TBD's over there on that side of the table. You're on this side of the table.
Yeah,
Just go over the
sweet.
table.
Yeah, do a sweet roll over the
Roll
table.
over the table.
Uh-huh.
Like it. Love it.
Plop down just to the side. Don't want to
Make a,
don't want to disturb. I don't want to get in front of him. I want him to be able to move.
Make an
back.
acrobatics check for me.
All right.
Just don't make it. Just don't roll a 1.
Yeah, just,
It's like it barely
Anything
raised
but a
table.
1.
anything but a 1.
How about a 20? I'm unnatural.
That's fine. Without issue.
Do I still have? Do I get to keep rolling those?
With guidance, no,
Yeah.
no, that's a
No,
one time.
just a one time.
Oh.
I mean, it's a cantrip,
Ooh, I mean,
but,
thank
It's
you
a
know.
cantrip, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for the help.
Is that all you're doing?
No.
Okay.
Mage armor was a free one, man. That was before anything happened, baby.
Sure.
Baby.
Infant.
And then where are the bad
You can
guys?
stop giving out things like that. You can move on.
Everywhere.
Yeah, where's the main bad guy? The guy with the gun?
Finla.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, he doesn't have a gun. It's just symbolism.
I miss this character. What's
He
his
has an
name?
emotional
Wait, hold on,
gun.
say it.
Okay.
From Campaign 2, who's so cool. He had a gun. Gun guy. Raynar. I knew it was R. I like Raynar.
That's why I didn't say it.
Okay.
He's my
cool.
favorite DMPC for sure.
So
My favorite character I never played.
with all of
Someday.
this,
I too loved him.
No, you didn't.
I'm gonna cast
I've actually liked him.
Expeditious Retreat,
Uh-huh.
which allows me to move at an incredible pace. When I cast it, I can then, as a bonus action on each of my turns until the spell ends, take the dash action. So
Yep.
I get to dash even without anything else going on.
Absolutely.
Go. And
But you
say,
can't do that
thanks to
because
me.
I mean the divination.
Okay.
Do that.
Just saying.
End of your turn, Glyph. You are up. Kenneth, you're on deck.
Oh, sick.
We both rolled 17s.
You can go first.
You can go first.
You
No,
have
you go
the
first.
you have the higher dexterity, so you go first.
Oh, cool, I do have that. I just wanted to hear you say that. Right, cool. So looking around, there's a lot more of them than there is of us. I'm going to skirt. So this is me.
Yep. No, that's you're back here.
Okay.
We're this guy.
Nope. Next one.
He's fine.
There it is.
Okay.
Excuse me, Liz. I'm going to reach around you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Still out of range? Yes, I would assume. So then, action. I'm going to.
Disfigured one is Drew.
Oh really? My bad.
Did you say disfigured one is Drew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is
No, the
that?
figured one, because you have such a nice figure.
I'm going to actually backtrack a couple feet this way.
Sure.
Because I'm going to fire Tosh's Caustic Brew at that line of guys.
Oh damn!
So-
All right. Wait. Which is it here or here?
I the disfigured one.
Okay. This one's also in a weird place. Let's put him this way.
Is it a straight line?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it a straight line?
Yeah, it's a straight line.
Okay, so then you could angle to.
Actually, it can only go 30 feet, so never mind. I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm just going to fire a normal shot from my pistol. First shot at Brown Dice guy.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's advantaged against natural 19 on the first one and 7. So that's going to hit with a total of 25.
25 definitely hits.
Nice. Beautiful.
And that's 9 points of damage.
Nice.
9 points. Yeah, immediately you fire and you watch the hole erupts in the side of this guy. He's like, and he hits the table and like falls back, like starting to cough up blood immediately. He's super hurt.
Is the back door that way? The direction I fired?
The door you guys came in is this one.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Right on. So then, pothole is this way?
Pothole is, you assume, that way.
Okay, I'd like to holler at him.
Okay.
As a bonus action.
He's going to use his full movement to start. You hear the sound. So you shout for pothole, and it's dead quiet in there as everyone's like, this instant of just like anticipation and adrenaline pumping. Everyone hears this.
He found a sewer to climb. Damn it. Love him. Well, I found an escape. That's good.
Okay, so he's taking his full movement to run back here.
I did tell him find the back door. I didn't really tell him to go through it. But
all right, so there it is. Okay, does that end your turn?
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right.
Watch, in a few moments, we're going to hear the patter of like 40 little feet.
Oh my
Kenneth,
gosh,
you're
a kobold
All right, sweet.
stampede.
He's brought an army of kobolds.
Okay, so these guys all have advantage on them, right?
Correct.
Yes. Fairy fire.
Yes.
I have a spell that works like anything within 5 feet, so I could get like these two in theory, like that guy too.
If you cast
or
it
no?
here, then 5 foot radius.
Okay.
5 foot will hit those two. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's worth.
Yeah, I think I'll do it. So I'm gonna attack.
Well, if you cast it there, would it be 5 foot radius and hit all 3 of those? But you have advantage on these. I don't know if it's
Technically,
to
yes.
hit.
So I want
Or is it
advantage
dex
for
save?
the longbow, and then it's a dex save for anything that's around it. Because I was gonna do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Good
Okay.
idea.
So I'm gonna try to hit this dude. I'm gonna cast Hail of Thorns,
Yes.
Yes.
and then try to hit that dude right
Ranger.
there.
Before you roll,
Yeah.
Hail of Thorns goes out in 5 feet and hits people after it hits the target. Yes.
Yes.
So if you hit that guy, it will not hit anybody else.
No.
Just so you know, because everyone else was within 10 feet of that guy. If you strike the ground, then it would burst out and hit people. But
Okay.
you won't be able to use your arrow damage on him if you do that.
That's a bummer.
It's up to it's
What
a
else
strategic.
do you have?
Right now, everyone's spaced out, so
Self-restraint?
nobody's bunched up super close right now.
Was your other option just hunters marking one and shooting one in the face?
Yeah.
I mean, can you not get into a position where you could hit multiples?
No, they're
No,
all
they're
too
all
far
spread out
apart.
too far.
That's
apart.
fine.
Right
That's
now.
fine. You know what? I'll just hunter mark.
Nobody's moved yet, so it's
Wait, which one is the one that he damaged?
Brown one.
Is this one?
Brown
Okay,
dice.
I'm gonna hunters mark that one and just.
you have already hunters marked. Fidlo, are you changing it to him?
No,
Well, it didn't
Oh.
it didn't take.
Oh,
it didn't
thank
take
you.
on
It didn't
Thank
take.
you. I'm sorry. You're right.
We
Absolutely.
wish he had hunters marked.
Yeah, it would've been
Yeah,
nice.
for real, for real.
wish
Okay,
you
I'm
married
gonna
Go
try
ahead.
to. 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Okay. 1d8 plus 4. Where are you? And then d6.
You're doing great, Atticus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage to
7
him.
points of damage as this individual gets hit in the stomach. Explosion of blood as the shot hits them in the side. They fall down onto the table and try to rise back up before your arrow skips across the wood of the table and catches them in the chest, sending them back over their chair. Gone.
Is he dead or is he
dead.
So I can spare the die again?
Nice. If you want to
Oh
spend
wait,
the die on
it
your turn,
was at advantage to hit him. Maybe I'll get a nat 20. We'll see. No, but it still would
it's
hit.
still dead.
Yeah, I
I don't
know.
know why advantage would have done anything else.
It would have
make-
made him dead cooler.
To make me
Would've
feel
been cooler
happy.
dead. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the chest would be a headshot?
There you go. All right.
Stay
Is that end your turn?
Yes.
All right.
Hey.
I will look at Finlow and be like, you some bitch. There you go.
You son of a bitch. I just dropped
It is Finlow's turn.
Damn.
Oh
Finlow.
boy, Liz, your head's gonna get
Can
exploded.
you give me the
He's gonna
number?
try to
Because
make-
I'm writing down the initiative. It doesn't matter actually.
It doesn't give me a number, it just says he's next in the initiative.
Oh, that's fine. It doesn't even matter actually. So you're good.
He is going. So on his turn, he kind of he kind of steps up and kind of looks at the rest of them and says, "Hear them all," and begins to turn and 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, cool.
Seeing you all there,
They were gonna make a dash. By the door.
he is going to. Give me just a second. Yep. And he's going to look back at all of you and just with a little bit of a slight smile, kind of raise up. He's tugging a glove onto his hand, and as he does, he snaps it. And you guys watch as this little bead of light flies out from his hand and lands on the table.
Yep.
I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw who's around the
Dude,
table right now.
we're trying not to break the tavern.
Did you watch Fullmetal Alchemist recently?
No, but I love that effect, which is why I used
Sorry.
it.
Hey, that's not bad though overall. But
Dexterity saving throw.
He's Mustang dust, dude.
Mustang, that's
You better be a low DC because I roll bad.
That's not how any of this works.
No, but he just fireballed us, and I'm a little wimp. Oh, I'm a little bit less of a wimp, but I'm a wimp. Nonetheless, this is 8. It's a level 3 spell, and it does 8d6. Like whoever.
Half of this is gonna kill me, so it doesn't matter what happens.
Max is 48. Average 20. Is, the average 24, right? If you save, it's 12. Yeah. Unless he rolls astronomically well.
Okay. What'd you roll?
21.
9 points of fire damage.
12.
9 points of fire damage.
14.
9 points of fire damage.
It's like a
9 points of fire damage.
19.
9 points of fire damage. You all saved. You just barely.
Wow.
Yeah, and he rolled terribly on his damage too. So he rolled. 18.
Oh, I thought 12. I was like 12. That sucks.
It's a low DC. It's not.
Yeah,
it's
he's
not
like a
great-
level 2 wizard.
It's a low level. It's a low level thing, but
Nailed it.
and you're all also level 4, so I'm not gonna kill you guys. But
Yeah.
I also rolled really terribly.
I threw a
unfortunately,
fireball.
so.
I looked through a fireball on my level 4 party before, and it one-shot one of their mounts. That was part of the backstory. So,
Cool.
Is this
Yeah,
a deflect
sorry.
missile situation?
No, it is not.
no,
Catch the fireball.
dude. I wish there was a Muxum class that could do that, but
Oh
that'd
my
be broken
gosh,
as
that'd be
hell.
so cool. Okay, he cast that, and that
Some
is
Shang-Chi
his
stuff just, like,
turn.
take
Oh,
the
Yana, you're up.
Oh, love that! I love that movie so much.
Cool. I would like to cast. Infestation on this guy right here.
Sure.
Cool. So he needs to make a con save.
And that one.
So he's gonna take 1d6 of damage.
Cool.
But cool. So he takes
Roll
one
it in
minute-
the tray, Liz.
I'm
Jeez, oh,
sorry.
No, they
Okay.
count
So,
for the
but
I see it. Yeah.
it takes one target must succeed on a con save, or it takes 1d6 poison damage and moves 5 feet in a random direction if it can move. And also, he has a cloud of mites, fleas, and other parasites appearing momentarily on him.
So
Mice?
now looking like Pigpen. This guy is like as he's trying to like breathe in the gnats that are on his face right now.
yeah, he's
How much
breathing.
poison damage did he take?
It was just 1 point.
Ah,
1 point
fruit
of poison
flies.
Yeah.
And he moves 5 feet in a random direction.
Yes.
So we're gonna scoot him right there.
Cool.
Why not?
How many rings
All
do
right.
I put on this guy?
As many as it
Are the
takes.
tabaxis still hanging out over here?
They are.
They are? Okay, but they're not engaged
They're not-
in
they're-
combat?
They have not
No.
done anything yet.
Save your ball.
Don't hurt them.
I wasn't planning to hurt them.
I'll give 50 gold back. Though,
But I
so
was
it's fine.
thinking that it might be smart to attempt to, I don't know.
Like take over there.
I'm exposed over there, so
Yeah,
I
for sure.
thought that potentially,
Save yourself. I don't care about them.
like, taking some cover might be a beneficial
Sure.
idea. I would like to at least move.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is that good?
Yeah, that's great.
Alrighty. That puts you there.
Cool.
Alright. End of Ohiona's turn. It is now the thugs' turns. These two thugs here are going to go ahead and go at the same time. And they're both immediately drawing small, like, batons or, like, just blunt clubs, basically. One of them draws a small dagger, and they're both going to do what they do best. So,
Come on over.
here.
Red Rover, mother.
Alright, so first attack on Kane is a...
Stab my coffin.
That's an 8.
My neck
that
just
is a
goes
natural
limp for a
19.
second.
Oh yeah, that hits for sure.
Misses.
So you take...
He swings right over.
Wait.
Did
You
you
take
just?
five points of piercing damage.
He didn't hit me.
Bludgeoning.
Not-
I
as-
heard it too.
Yeah,
Okay.
not Ohiana, Kenneth, but yes.
What did I say?
You said Ohiana.
Sorry, Kenneth.
That's fine.
You take 5 points of piercing damage as he is able to get at you with his knife. The other one swings his club at Lucius, who just kind of goes ah, and boom, it hits off the top of his coffin.
Yo, actually, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that ends their turns. Lucius, you're up.
I'm up?
Like, hits the coffin, it opens, and the smoke envelops around me, and then I take my form of dread. Mm-hmm. And all you see is one piercing red eye and over a shadowy figure. I'm so edgy.
No one edgy has ever said I'm so edgy.
That's the point, dude. That's the joke,
There
Dave.
goes the edge.
The edge is gone.
Rounding the
I
edge.
think everyone who is edgy at one point before they got edgy did try to say, I'm
Sorry, I'm trying to do my temp HP because this is the only reason I'm going to be able to live.
Yep.
Eventually they were.
Alright, I rolled a 8 plus 4, so it's 12 temp HP, which is very helpful.
Nice.
Okay, and then as an action, as he hits me, I'm going to use this new spell that I learned. Instinctually, I just like, oh no, I'm scary right now. So I'm just like, and I just go for his throat, and I'm gonna try to cast Inflict Wounds on him.
Oh yeah.
As you
special.
cower in fear, the smoke pours out of your coffin and begins to envelop the guy, trying to wave away, trying to figure out where you went, and then appearing before him is this face of death itself as it grabs him by the throat, and
I have to roll to hit.
yes, you do.
4
Plus.
plus 7, 11.
11 just misses.
No, what is I going to do? Oh, it's not even plus 7, it's plus 5 anyways.
It's
gone.
Definitely doesn't hit.
Alright,
Sorry.
that's... so he's in front of me?
Yeah, he basically pushes you away at that point, more out of fear than anything, but it disconnects the spell just in time for it to fizzle out.
Alright. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna slink, like... I'm gonna drop the coffin, basically. And then I'm just gonna slink, like, behind him.
Sure.
And that's my turn.
Alright, that ends your turn.
Damn, I only get to use it once a day.
It is now
Inflict wounds.
these two guys' turn. They're going to go ahead and...
It's a big time
30,
bummer.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's going to be their turn. TBD, you're up.
I'm gonna use my movement and move in front of the guy that you were just fighting.
Okay. So you rush over there, get in front of him. You now have advantage on the attack.
Flanking.
Wait, I do?
Yeah, because we're flanking.
Because you're flanking him.
Okay, cool.
Oh, back of the knees are wide open.
I was gonna try to make it sound
my
cool.
worst fear.
So I use air and like do a flip over Zeph.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes.
Behind that guy.
Yep.
And then
Eat that, M. Night Shyamalan.
You can M. Night Sham that up your butt.
ooh,
You Shyamalan a ding dong.
M. Night Shyamalan.
because I want him to still be engaged with this guy, or with Lucius. I was gonna do. Oh shoot, where'd he go?
Matt, if you just kill him, he can't be engaged with anything.
It's true.
Facts,
So
big
while
facts.
I'm in
Yeah,
the
that is
air about to
preferable.
land on him, I'm gonna do the Fist of Unbroken Air from above. Normally
Okay.
it would push him away, but
Send
I want
a
to
skull through his
Yeah, you're just going to push him down.
to the ground?
Yeah. Go ahead. I like that idea.
So that
Would it
is
go- make him go
a
prone,
DC
maybe?
strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
If he fails,
Which is a 11.
Fails.
Okay.
was that? Does he just push 5 feet down? Is he prone? I don't know how that works.
How much
sure.
damage does
If he
take with a
survives,
crown?
he's going to have a backache for like a week.
Yeah, he tweaked something on that one.
Well, it knocks him prone. So
Yeah.
Oh, it already does.
Definitely, yes,
Oh, okay,
he'll
cool.
definitely be knocked prone for that.
13 points.
13 points of damage?
Damn.
He doesn't get knocked prone. He gets knocked dead.
Yes!
So I guess I flip and I do the Unbroken Air and it like just smashes his face into the ground.
He basically
Skull through his hole.
scorpions.
he's
Basically
scorpions?
scorpions. It just goes
Folded in half backwards.
yeah, and dead.
Tailbone
I'm, like,
shoots
in
out his
shock.
belly button.
Whoa!
I'm like, oh,
That was a little excessive, buddy, but great job.
Can we stop killing
people?
that's it.
TBD, make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Jay, you just saw someone's insides.
That's what we call overkill. Write that one down.
13.
13? Yeah, you're fine. You are shook by what you just saw, but you're able to. You're not so shook that you're not out of the fight right now. But that was hard. That was rough.
Shook enough that that's the end of my
I mean, his
Honestly-
two dads are yelling praises at him. So it pulls.
We're so proud of you.
That's
We
how
just
you make a
watched him
soldier.
score a goal in his first soccer game.
That's my boy. Okay.
Don't
so
waste
he
the
is-
resources.
jeez,
bro.
he
It's just a bunch of second graders beating the shit out of each other in the soccer.
That's my
It is
boy.
now-
Father help.
all right, so it is now these guys' turn. They're gonna go ahead and do what they do, which is come over here.
Cool.
Over here. That guy is poisoned. He can't do anything right now. This guy's gonna run up here.
No.
10, 15, 20, 30. Okay, so 2 of them are gonna take attacks. You, Ohiana, with again small like clubs and small. They're not great weapons, but they are.
You'd think you would have hired some better bodyguards.
I mean, you would think that if they were bodyguards, sure, but you know.
They could come back as zombies.
Oh my gosh.
Natural 1 on the first one.
Cool, doesn't hit.
And then natural 19 on the second one. So the first guy takes his club and swings it, and you duck out of the way, and it wham hits his buddy in the face.
Yes, Will Moon D&D.
Dealing just 1 point of damage to that guy.
Cool. Can I use my reaction? Or do I have to wait till my turn to take a reaction on him?
You do whatever you want.
Cool, I would like to cast Hellish Rebuke on him.
Sure.
Yeah.
Read that.
Yeah.
Hellish Rebuke. Do you have to hit?
No, they have to make a dex
No, they
save.
have to make a save.
No. I mean, do they have to hit you for
Yeah,
you
they
to-
do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the second one did hit you. Okay,
Yep.
okay. I was thinking. The
Oh,
first
okay.
one.
So we're gonna get to. Let me do his damage real quick then. So the first one swings on his natural 1, misses you, smacks his buddy in the face. Second goes, what the? And then he has what looks to be like just gauntlets of like broken pieces of metal, and he swings and pops you in the face with it.
Just like in the end of The Gray when
I
Liam
thought you said it
Neeson.
was 1 point of damage.
He hit his buddy for 1 point of
okay,
damage.
okay.
Because he rolled a natural 1 on his
Cool,
thing.
cool,
So he
cool.
swung to hit you, you ducked, and like 3 Stooges just went bonk and hit his buddy.
Cool.
So his buddy just took a point of damage and is now popping you in the face
Yeah.
for 3 points of damage.
Cool.
Ooh.
Now you can cast Hellish Rebuke.
Cool.
So
Thank you.
So you punch someone
to
and then
make
you
a
fire in your
dex
face.
save of 13.
They're super dexterous. Fail.
Cool. Fuck, I hate everything. It
Damn.
takes 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. He's hurt now more than he was before.
Cool. I hate things so much.
Yeah, you utter the phrase and hear the sound of others who would utter the phrase as fire scorches across him for a moment. He's like, ah, as he is burnt.
Cool.
Okay. Ending those 2 turns, everyone else has moved, so they cannot. Back to the top of the round. Zeph, you're up. Glyph, you're on deck. Let's move.
Oh, Zeph is up.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
so,
up. Top of the round. Here we go.
Zeph's gonna just hop up onto that table right there, and
Easy
then
to do.
he's gonna kind of jump over right between those 2 thugs, the red and pale blue one. Yeah. Well, not over them. There you go. Yeah, he's not necessarily
Here?
using glide. He's
So,
just
okay, I thought you were using
You're just
glide.
jumping and
Got
landing.
advantage on the blue
Okay.
one.
sweet, and he is going to he's going to like draw his arms over themselves and then outward, like an eagle spreading its wings, and
Yeah.
then bring his hands together right between the 2 of them, casting thunder clap.
Sure.
Ooh.
So that will hit both of them.
Yes, I will.
And let's see, they need to make a Constitution saving throw.
13.
15.
Fail.
Wow.
13 again. Fail.
All
You have a great DC at level
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Okay. So
slag.
they're each going to take 1d6 thunder damage. That's 5 and 5.
Nice.
Okay, 5 points apiece.
What's on the? Oh, he's infested.
The
Okay.
fleas.
Okay. Wow,
he's
yeah.
poisoned.
So you smack and
he's poisoned?
it shatters, and these
This is
2,
advantage
much
on my
like in the
attacks.
movies when everything goes,
I got everything.
they both stumble back like as the sound has now deafened them
Do you think
for
you
a
could
moment.
invest that little?
Hey,
shit?
Tabini, come finish these guys
Do
up.
you think you could infest?
Okay,
And I'll
Glyph,
go
you're up.
there.
All right, cool.
Kenneth, you're on deck.
Cool. So first things first, I yell at Tabidi again. Just clarification. Front door. And then I'm going to go 5, 10. And I'm going to try and steal Tabidi's thunder. I'm going to fire my pistol at the first one. 21.
Hits.
And scimitar the second one for 20.
Both hit.
Okay, cool. So this is this one.
Are they at advantage because he's being flanked?
No.
No.
None of those are flanks.
So the pistol is 10 points of damage, and the scimitar is 9 points of damage.
So yeah, you walk up and with one planet in his gut, fire, he blasts back getting a giant hole in his stomach. Out, gone. Second one slashing across his face and body, carving into him, dropping him to the ground as well.
That's right. You can't make it too easy on Tabidi.
Teamwork. Yeah, I mean that guy was pretty much dead. It wouldn't have been fair for him.
No.
Kenneth, you're up.
And I'd like to keep moving.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Can you go another 15 feet for me, Preston? I'm trying to get as close to the doors. Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
I'm still in.
And that's
Actually, you can go this way, so this is technically closer to the door.
I still got lots of movement. Can I go too?
Can I?
No.
Can I have a ring, please?
4.
Because I have a hunter's mark that I'm gonna.
If you like it, then you should put a hunter's mark on it.
Oh, not your wedding ring, Kelvin.
Okay. All right.
This is gonna
I'm gonna
work.
hunter's mark this one. However, thinking about how my divination magic did not work on what's his bucket, I'm thinking like maybe a regular ass arrow will though.
Sure.
So I'm gonna move hunter's mark, but I'm gonna try to hit him.
Sure.
Okay.
Regular ass.
Hold it.
A regular ass arrow.
Raw.
That's 15 plus 8.
Yeah, hits.
All right. When do your?
You guys have such great pluses.
Shoot him in his butt cheek.
That is 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Ooh, yeah.
Shot him in a hole.
Immediately catching him in the upper leg as he like stumbles back for a second, but righting himself up. Definitely.
Okay, and then I'm
Definitely
gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Flank this dude for whoever needs to attack him next. That is my turn.
Is Tabidi in view at this point or no?
Oh, yes.
Or sorry,
At the end of your
Tabidi.
turn-
Pothole.
He comes in.
Cool, nailed it.
The beady and bottle are the same view. That's
I
great.
mean-
They're just these short little
It is
beadies.
now.
Hang out all the time.
It is now his turn.
Almost turn, yeah.
He is going to. What is he gonna do?
Run out the front.
Parlay.
He's gonna go for the guy who's shooting all his people, which is you. He's gonna go ahead and just cast magic missile, so they hit.
Well, I don't think they do either.
They do.
Alright, we're on it.
Shield?
I've got magic missile shield.
Nailed it.
Magic shield.
I mean, that's what it is.
Magic anti-missile. Magic missile defense system.
Oh, and I've got a scale that when I press it, magic missile don't work.
Yeah, that's right. He does. Now, I'm not even Australian. Now, I'm like...
You sound cockney at this
like
point.
the Geico lizard, but with an attitude. Yeah.
The bitchy Geico
This is
lizard.
actually what pothole sounds like.
So you take 18 points of damage as he casts a 4th level magic missile.
I feel great.
As he holds out his the same gauntlet and grips it, and as he does, you watch as these like needles pop out of it, and he
Guys,
punches
like
it
Iron
forward,
Man.
and they all fire out and begin to stab into your chest and arms. It hurts.
As I eat all those, I said, "Good thing Iron Man was a bitch."
Team Cap. This podcast is proudly Team Cap.
Okay, that is going to be his turn, and he's going to try to keep backing up. 20, 25, 30. And that is where he is.
Okay.
All right, Ohiana, you are up. With Lucius, you'll be up here in just a moment.
I would like to cast Thunder Wave,
Okay.
which will get both of these
Sure.
boys. They need to make con saves of 13.
Constitution saving throw. Fail. Fail.
Cool. So they take 10 points of thunder damage,
Okay.
and they are pushed 10 feet away from me.
Their lifeless bodies are launched 10 feet away
Good God.
as they're just thugs.
No, I mean, we're just mowing
hey.
these down.
We like this.
This is, as they are launched away and falling to the ground, stunned and lifeless.
I'll still need that.
Stunned and Lifeless. That was a Colby Calais song once.
I think it was.
I think so.
Okay.
Pretty sure
Ohiana,
it's the
that
last
ends your turn?
Morissette album.
Yes, it does.
Okay. All right. End of your turn. It is now.
Do the remaining ones even try to fight?
They're still fighting. It's all within a few seconds, so there's there's still bodies flying.
This isn't
and
like
stuff
we're giving them a chance.
Yeah, they see
No,
their
this is
friends
just
die
like-
in a
this is
span of
just a-
6 seconds.
Absolutely.
Their big boss like runs, shoots, and he's only now at the door. So
That's fair.
All right, so they're gonna swing at you again. This guy's gonna swing at you with his club.
He won't do it.
Because that is a 7.
Scales, son.
Yeah, just ping off your shoulder. Nothing
your
happens.
skills protect against a 7.
That ends his turn. Lucius Kane, you're up.
Alright, so you see Lucius, see that he's running away. He's like,
Yeah.
no. And he's gonna
bonus action, he's going to cast Expeditious Retreat. So on this turn and on subsequent turns, like bonus action.
Yep. Bonus action dash.
Good call.
So
We know we already have
5,
one in play.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5.
Did you go over the table?
Yeah.
Make an athletics check.
He rolled over it.
Athletics?
Oh, no.
Acrobatics.
Okay.
Acrobatics.
I'm being creepy.
Acrobatics?
Athletics?
Athletics.
Acrobatics.
Which is what homeschool
8.
kids call athleticism.
8?
Yeah, 8.
Got them.
It's difficult terrain, sorry.
Oh, that's fine. I
just letting you
still
know.
have a lot of
Just letting you
movement
know.
anyway, so okay, so,
So,
here, 5, 10, 15, 20.
15. That's just...
Oh, 15, okay, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's fine, right? Okay, and then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Okay, and then I'm gonna...
Can you... Oh,
Hold on. I'm in still form of dread. I'm just gonna...
Yeah, basically ring style. He crawled over the
Yeah,
table.
ring
and
style.
he's now
Like on all fours, like...
Like
I was
Ray
imagining
Wyatt
him,
way
like-
back in the day.
Yeah.
I was imagining him like surfing
No,
on
I'm
the
not used. I'm not
coffin.
used to this
Like,
form. So like, I started like doing that creepy ass thing. Like I don't know if you've seen like those horror movies where like there's
Oh,
like,
like
these
the
monsters.
back
It's like no, like
Yeah.
on that first table when I feel that act
You kind of spun halfway
Yeah.
around and back the other way.
yeah, it's like and started tossing shit around and came over to go up to him and just point blank Eldritch Blast.
Yep, go ahead and
But it's
roll.
not as disadvantage because I'm 5 feet away.
No, you're 10 feet away.
Oh, 10 feet away. I keep rolling so bad. That's
sorry.
that's a 10.
10 does not hit. Sorry. You fire your Eldritch Blast, but at the last minute, he grabs your hand and directs it up so it fires up and wide
Okay.
out of the way. All right, and in your turn, it is now. This guy. Does anything happen to him?
He's
Or is he
poisoned.
just poisoned?
Well, I mean, he's just
He's gonna come beat
It's
the
not
crap
the start
out
of
of
his
you.
turn, right? It's just on your
15,
turn.
20, 25. He's gonna try to hit you.
at disadvantage. Because of
Advantage 'cause
poison.
he's poisoned. That's an 8.
It doesn't hit.
So no. And then this guy's gonna run 5. He's just gonna swing for you just because you're there.
Swing.
That's a 7. Yep, does not hit. They're rolling great. TBD, you are up.
Go get him, Tiger.
So
Tiger Bear Dragon, that's his name.
I run up to. Well, I kind of fast walk up. I'm still a little shaken up. So whoever's closest to me. Bad
Well,
guy wise.
there's a lot of stuff over there, but you can run over there. Yeah, sure.
Here or here.
I'll go to that green one.
Okay.
Then
Take him out. Kill him. Kill him.
I'm like, well,
Do it now.
maybe this won't be as bad. So I get my water whip out. And
Are you-
You uncork that bottle.
yep.
He's basically gonna send this guy to water jail.
dice because like I've been
So
trying to believe in him.
This one's
deck
a good
save
one.
for that guy.
You're in timeout. Back into the bag with you. With you.
That is a 13.
Back to the bag with you.
So the DC was 13.
Then he succeeds.
So he doesn't get
If it
no
meets, it
bonus.
beats. Stupidest lawn game.
I know.
Oh wait, so
The DM
that means it doesn't do
changes
anything.
that every time.
Really?
Some
It's just-
DMs go the other way with that.
I can say with utmost like confidence that most of the time
Oh, half the-
that it's
sorry.
meets it beats. I have not had a DM like.
And it's
I've
only
had
because it
multiple DMs.
rhymes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it meets, it doesn't beats. That rhymes too.
I feel like they did half the
cadence
time
is
they
all
say
wrong.
that.
What are you doing?
I grab his wrist and try to pull him down, and it supposedly does 11 points halved. So
Oh, so 6
It
points.
halves him? Oh, half damage.
6 points. No, it does not half
It
him.
does half him. No.
No, he hasn't taken damage,
You
so no,
don't-
it did
he
not.
doesn't rip off
No.
an arm? No?
No, he does not.
This kid's cold-blooded, though.
Yeah, alright.
does not knock it prone or anything.
Okay, is that your turn?
And then yes.
I will remind you, because we've had this conversation before, you have bonus actions, which is unarmed strikes.
Oh yes. Okay.
Yep.
Flowy of
Every-
blows.
well, Fury of Blows is if you hit with an arm strike and then ba-ba. But
Oh, yeah.
he can do one offhanded strike.
Yeah, I don't have
as,
key for the flurry of blows.
No,
So
but
yeah.
he has
Okay.
one offhanded hit that he can just do
For free.
all the time.
Kick him in the grief.
So then 22.
In the grief bone.
22
where's the
hits.
Grief bone located.
It's right above the funny bone.
4
but
points
it's
of
when the funny
damage.
bone stops
4 more
being funny.
points.
Damn.
So you water whip his arm, pull him down to the ground, and as he comes up to look at you, whoop, down, and he hits the ground out.
Damn, cold-blooded killer. We need to get this kid in therapy.
He literally just killed 2 people.
It's not as messy as the last one.
We've got something better than therapy. He's got 2 days.
Why are you enjoying this?
I didn't say I was enjoying it. I'm just like, okay, that's bad.
You'll be fine. I
It
didn't get the therapy.
is after TBD. It is now the
God, we
bandits'
gotta get him in
turns.
therapy.
They're all dead, so that goes back to the top of the
Well,
round.
there's two bandits there.
Those 2 have already gone.
Oh. No.
I've all taken through, and the other bandits are the ones I had just filed through. They've all died. All right, Zeph, you're up.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. Let's see if this movement works out.
Okay.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 55, 60.
Yep.
Okay, that's all of my movement. And then I'm going to throw a net on him.
A net?
Wait. How
Net
can you,
power.
can you bonus
I'm
action?
gonna
Can you bonus
use-
action dash?
Here's a
I'm
Oh, hey yo!
I really like the imagery of like both of us just you're like and then I'm like
Shit, I'm gonna cast
so
Zephyr Strike too.
my net is I'm going to use my packed weapon to use both of the scale on both of my arms and the power imbued in them to form a net of arcane energy all around him. Just
I've never seen anybody make a packed weapon and change it until Drew read the verbiage of any weapon I choose.
yeah.
And has now determined that
It's
it
not
is-
any one weapon, it's any weapon in the moment. Go gadget net!
He did not realize this. If he had I swear Dragon would have been a warlock had he known this was a thing.
Yeah,
Because Dragon was encumbered forever. That dude had 600 pounds of weapons on him.
Had he realized all he needed was a packed weapon, he'd have been fine.
That's
Hey,
hilarious.
listen. As an action, you can create a packed weapon in your hand. You choose the form. You're proficient with it.
I know.
It
No,
counts as magical.
I have read the stats on this, unfortunately.
Drew, I'll print off a list of every weapon in D&D.
Every weapon
hard
ever.
copy.
I'm not going.
We're not going there.
Listen, I'm not
Okay,
going crazy.
So
with
you
it.
are attempting to grapple him?
Well, so the way that I just wanted to use it like a straight net would be used, which is, let's see, a large or smaller creature hit by a net is restrained until it's freed. Net has no effect on a creature that are formless. Blah blah blah. A creature can use its action to make a DC 10 Strength check, freeing itself up.
So if it hits, he's just restrained.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes perfect sense to me.
Attaboy.
Go ahead and roll for an attack.
I don't feel like you mean that though, Calvin.
Really?
Yeah, when you say that. Yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't
you-
sound right. Sounds weird, right, guys?
Yeah. We get low-key salty when we do good.
I've been rolling bad all game.
16. Does that hit?
16 will definitely hit.
Yes!
As you fire, you raise your arms out and you watch the scales pop out and this net of just energy wraps around him. He's like, oh, as he falls down, his leg already starting to bleed profusely from the arrow shot.
Nothing
into
but
it.
net.
Is that end your turn?
Stay down.
Okay.
Sit on.
Glyph. Kenneth, you're on deck.
Yeah.
So the blue and red die there, is that one aggressing me or aggressing?
Everybody.
Okay, cool.
It's just a fight.
I'm gonna try and John Wick him if I can. So
Like
that's
Gunkata, like
17. But and the other one's gonna hit also.
Yeah.
So that's a total of 14 points of damage.
14 points. Yeah, that's gonna.
But you know when John Wick unnecessarily falls onto his back to shoot someone? I slash at his leg, and as he goes to a knee, I just fall on the ground and shoot up at his face.
Yeah, there you
John
go.
Wick style.
Yeah, that's a beautiful way to do it.
that's awesome.
All right.
And then Pothole is just going to keep
You're
running towards the door.
5, 10, 15. Oh, towards the door?
Yeah, basically towards...
15, 20.
Where's the door proper?
30.
How wide is
25?
it?
Yeah, that works.
It's 5 foot.
Is Fenlo right next to it?
He's
or-
in the door. He's in the door frame.
Yeah, and then I'll use my movement also to skirt.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
And that'll do her.
Okay. Kenneth, you're up.
All right. You know what? Thinking about seeing what I've seen Zeph or Glyph One of them.
What are you doing?
Yeah, you can't tell the difference at this point, I think.
Hear me out.
Unless we're talking to you.
One has wings.
I do have the musket, and I'm thinking like, well, now might be the
shot.
Now might be the time. Like slung on my back. I've never shot this thing. He hasn't told me nothing, but I seen him do it.
When in Rome,
right? Can I go ahead and try? I'm gonna hunter's mark this dude.
Sure.
With that hunter's mark.
Point blank?
I want to try to blast him with it.
Damn, point blank?
Point blank.
Are you firing
Make a roll at disadvantage.
Okay.
Screw it, yeah.
I love that she's like, hey, first time firing the gun, I'm gonna just do it from a...
That's a 12 and a 20, so 18 to hit.
It's a +1 musket, by the way. If
19 to hit.
That's why it's +6.
Okay, gotcha.
Are you proficient in firearms?
No.
No, he's not.
Then
It's a
why is it-
+1.
Why is it +6 then?
It's 4 plus
I don't-
1.
Oh, plus her dexterity, I think?
Yeah.
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 We'll get a proficient in it soon. We'll square that away.
Right. Can you go ahead and roll just a d20 for me? Just a straight d20.
Yeah.
To make sure you fire out the right end.
It's a 6.
It's not a 1.
Misfire?
It's not a 1.
It's not a misfire.
It's a magical weapon.
Oh, okay.
I enchanted it.
A 6. Well, now even with disadvantage, you still hit him. So I was just wanting to see if maybe you didn't know how to actually pull the trigger, but you.
I've seen him do it.
You somehow managed to, in this moment, you swing the. Go and roll your damage for me.
I wish every time I'd fired a gun around her, I'd said the word blammy and told her, like, you gotta say blammy!
That's the
And that's
magic
how
word.
Hold on.
I mean, that's the magic
The only way
word.
it'll fire.
I hate you so much.
16,
What do I
and
sound
then-
like an Australian librarian?
16? I think that was
16.
Why do you sound like a
16 points of damage.
Fair.
So as you sling
I mean,
the
he
rifle
hits
out,
over the
he hits it
Right in the
across.
dark.
He hits across your chest with his
Mighty.
baton. It hits you in the chest. You stumble back, flip it down, and without thinking, you grip it tighter and pull the trigger on it. And boom! As the explosion of smoke and gunpowder, you watch as this individual stumbles backwards, flips over the chair that they were standing in front of, and lands on the ground. And as there's a now gaping hole.
Honestly,
in their chest.
I imagine I stumble backwards too, because if
Oh, yeah,
I'm not
you do.
expecting the
Yeah, you're holding
impact.
it.
God, tuck it into your shoulder,
Yeah,
dude.
no, I can be prone. That's fine. I can accept that.
No.
So I will use half my movement to get up.
Yeah.
And then, I feel adrenaline,
All right.
and I'll move.
You should talk like
5,
this.
10, 15,
As
15.
because it's now his turn.
There's still one
As
left.
as the
I can take care of that.
as Finlow kind of struggles against himself, kind of trying to push against the door, but realizing that it swings inward, not outward. Pushes against the door, sees himself in restraints, and kind of looks up now, the blood kind of trickling from the side of his mouth, the blood leaking from his leg, kind of looks at all of you and goes, "Perhaps we could discuss this." And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Another combat where I basically
successfully have captured
Damn it, man.
Henry Finlow. We'll find out what he has to say next time in our next episode. Thank you guys so much for playing. Thank you guys so much for listening. This has been fun. Until next time, guys. See you later.
Now exiting the school zone, resume your
No,
normal
but
speed.
really, you could talk like this. I don't know.
Thanks for listening to the Wild Magic School Bus. I hope you had as much fun listening as we did making this for you. You can catch new episodes each Monday on whatever podcasting platform you use. And while you're there, leave us a review if you want. It actually helps us out. We've got socials too. You can follow us on Reddit at r/WildMagicSchoolBus, send us a subtweet at WildMagicSchoolBusPod, or follow our Instagram at WildMagicPod. Either way, stop by and say hi. We're always happy to meet new friends. See you next time. So, the last time we were here, our party had, well, the time before last, our party had been arrested. One of our individuals had been arrested. Ohiana had been arrested for trespassing, assaulting police officers and city guard, and using uncontrolled magics. Which, as a complete side note, I did Google how long you would be in jail if you assaulted an officer, and it's like up to a year or something like that. So that's why her prison sentence would have been. Because I was like, what's the best? But now my Google search has like, how long will I be in jail if I?
And now you're on someone's watch.
Yeah, I'm probably on a watch for assault.
I like how you're just like this guy that's Googling is like, I'm gonna assault a police officer's inevitability. I just didn't know my.
Oh my!
I literally told
just
Calvin, I was like, I'm
consequences
glad that we have a VPN. He's like, we don't have it on this computer.
It's really hard to set up, guys.
A VPN is only good if you use it, Calvin.
We are never going to get a VPN sponsor now that you dogged them.
No,
I mean, if I get a good one,
we need
100% I
one
would
now.
sponsor. Yeah.
Norador Express.
There you go.
The main two.
All right.
It sounded like you said Mordor Express, and that just threw me for a loop.
That would be the name
That was
of
a
an awesome
great. That was a great place.
That's
That's
what
a good band
Sam
name.
and Frodo should have taken instead
Exactly.
of walking for so many days.
They get to the mountain, and they're like,
I thought that was the amusement
"There's
park
a
at
train
Universal.
station here."
One does not simply enter Mordor unless you have Mordor
Unless you have
Express.
Mordor Express.
Trying to get sponsored by the new Amazon Prime show.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I would die.
Sneak random things in.
The Mordor Express featuring Seth Rogen.
No. Frodo and Sam are recast as Seth and Joe Rogan. Pick whichever you want.
Come on, man.
Joe is Frodo.
Jodo.
I'll never leave you, Master Frodo.
I remember.
Take my back and lock in the underhooks, Frodo.
I like how you cast like Joe Rogan to be like the sensible halfling like. Damn, guys, we have to play this game. We have to.
Yeah, we should play D&D though. We should do that.
Cook these potatoes with some elk meat. Okay.
That was
I'm gonna start from the beginning because I forgot where I was in my intro.